Hey guys, my fantastic mid-century modern teak dresser set. Let's go through it. So guys, just doing a quick video to show you up close and personal with this particular set. And they are in pristine condition. You're going to be really hard pressed when you go on Kijiji to find dressers in this shape. Especially in teak, because a lot, they're old and people tend to abuse them. And this came out of an estate where money was no object, and so best of the best, everything was in perfect condition. So I've taken some photos. Now, the photos I've taken were taken outside in the sun because sun shows everything. But what I'm going to do with this video is actually go over each of the pieces so you can see that how good they are. We'll start with the Highboy, and I'm going to put the measurements in the ad, but you can see the top of the Highboy here. So often you'll look at Highboys and there'll be like ring marks and watermarks and scratches and gouges. And you can see the teak surface is all perfect and you feel a nice grain. It's excellent. This capping that's on the front here as well, it's all perfect. As we stroll around the side of the piece, again, perfect all the way down. And that is the case on the side here as well. There's even nice alternate piece of wood here as well, which is a nice design feature. And again, as we scroll down the side, no issues or abrasions. These pieces sit on upholstered platform. So basically what you have there is you have a piece of teak, and then there's a built platform underneath, and then it's actually wrapped in a dark, like a vinyl upholstery. So it's a nice design element. You'll see that in the photos. It's the same on the Lowboy dresser as well. Now, in regard to the Lowboy as well, again, quick tour of the top. So often these longer dressers definitely get compromised because they are so long, and people tend to throw their stuff on top. And you can do that if you have a regimen of keeping your teak furniture well oiled. You can really use it and abuse it, and it won't even show, because there's a reason they use teak on boats, right? Indestructible. Woodworkers hate teak because it's so hard and it will wreck their tools. And it's good news for you as a furniture, is it takes a licking and keeps on ticking. And again, that front gating on the front there of this particular piece is perfect. Little stroll down the side, everything's great. And again, even when you look at the drawer fronts, oftentimes you look at teak furniture, you'll see like little nicks or gouges out of the corners. And again, these present in a pristine way. Nice solid wood drawers, and there's sliders in there. It's like that. It's a built slide that goes on, and it slides very, very simply. I'm just using one hand, and it's opening and closing very, very, very simply. And that's also the same with the Highboy. Nice solid wood interior. And again, the Danes, they typically use the slaughtered pattern. Some people sometimes ask about a dovetails. There's nothing wrong with a dovetail. What basically has happened here is that they make a groove, and then they slide this wood in, and that actually becomes a joint that's every bit as strong as a dovetail. So that's an important consideration just for you folks who are looking. But as I said, it's a great dresser set, and I'm shooting this aspect of the video so much more so because there really is a lot of crap out there on the street. You will find dressers listed that will be cheaper, but you're basically robbing Peter to pay Paul, because when you get something that's, even just a little bit cheaper, the bottom line is that once certain damage is done, you can't undo it. When you've got gouges or total destruction of surface tops on dressers like these, you're always looking at it going, oh. And that, I don't know, personally myself, I'm a perfectionist. The amount of money I'm asking for both these dressers is less than what you'd pay for one new dresser. And the beautiful part about these dressers are only going to appreciate. They're going to rise in value because mid-century modern furniture is so very appealing, because everybody loves minimalist furniture, but the only choices you have these days are companies like Structube and IKEA, and they're using inferior products. A lot of MDF, a lot of Asian woods which are not stable, and as a result, their value will not be maintained, because people really like the fact that, the Danish got together and put together these types of pieces. We're talking old Europe. The teak forests are gone. You cannot buy dresses of this size and quality anymore. And that's what makes them so timeless. Now, as I mentioned in the photos, again, you see a photo, just got the mirror just slung in the back of the couch there. Again, I'm just doing this in my living room so you can see that, in the light here, how really nice they are. But they're fantastic. And if you're a stickler for quality, then definitely, and you don't want any excuses. As I said, Lots of teak stuff out there, but pretty much everything has an excuse. Or hey, if you go to the mid-century shop, absolutely, they're going to have perfect stuff, but you will pay, you will pay, you will pay. So anyway, study the pictures. You get a hold of me as far as pricing. Guys, I understand you're going to be tempted to offer me less, but you should offer less to those guys who are selling inferior products. People who are going to make an excuse about their piece, they are the people you should be talking to about price. I'm not going to have a conversation with price with you folks. That's simply because these are so good. You can tell by the quality of this ad. I do this all the time. And when I put out this message about perfection, instantly there's a whole group out there who goes, you know what? It might be $100, $200, $300 more, but there's no excuses. I don't have to worry about it. Delivery is an option. Boom, Bob's your uncle. So if those things are important to you, you need to get a hold of me. If you're, the skinflint guy who needs to just whittle, I wish you luck. Have a good time, but you won't be getting these dressers. But if you're a smart buyer who appreciates everything I said, we're going to have a great time because you're going to come out and see exactly as described. You won't be wasting your time, and you're going to be able to get into these nice dressers for not a lot of money. I don't know. Sounds good to me. Send me a text, email, or phone call, guys, and I'll sell them to you.